Hello, Kiai. It's been too long. First, I want to apologize for not being more of a presence. I keep saying I'm going to be and then not, and I hate that. But things keep shifting. But they are shifting in a way that I do see me being more present and being able to train you guys and spend more one-on-one time, that kind of thing, in the very near future. We're only going to do weekly updates now, unless something comes in that is needed. But you'll see we're going to be using Connect Team now for updates, to put this update in Connect Team, in other words, with a link to the video. So it'll come into your Connect Team feed and you can comment on it. And we're trying to keep everything in Connect Team. I think it's a great app to use and we're getting used to using it so we can use the tool better for that. So instead of having to go to my Google Notes document to see the notes of this update will just be in the update with a link to this video, which I hope you'll watch, because I always add a little more in the video itself. And I'll try to keep them nice and short and tight. But it's just once a week, so hopefully you can give me 5 minutes once a week to view me saying things. That I covered messages once a week. If there's urgent stuff, of course, we'll chat directly to you or assign a quick task. And okay, next, now that we have cameras in the car, please make sure to record every trip. This is really important so we can stay accountable and that things don't fall through the cracks, and we have records of what happened in the car. We'll know if you didn't do it too. So please just use the feature. And the idea is that we'll probably have the night shift download once a day, the file. And we'll be able to see, we can compare the files to the trips. So, Janine is going to start adding checklists, by the way, to each shift. So it's another Connect Team feature we're going to use. Each shift has a checklist of things that need to happen that shift. And you'll just go in and click, 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 check off, indicate that you did them. Again, just so we can stay accountable and things don't fall through the cracks. Circles. Even on non-school days, we want to do at least a morning and evening circle. And on school days, at least do after school and maybe be a 4-bed circle. Again, we really want to make this part of our culture. And they're valuable. And I know a lot of you know that already. I just want to share with you that Regina indicated to me for the boys that they really appreciated the circles, and she appreciates circles, and she's actually using them in her family now. As a way to kind of keep people connected and work out issues and stuff. And guess what, guys? Even if there's no youth in the shelter, because that may happen soon for a period, we're still going to do circles. Staff should be circling up. You guys can use this as a way to check in and stay connected, right? So let's just make it part of our culture. Now, if a youth refuses to participate in the circle, that's fine. We won't force, but they do need to at least come sit down and be part of it, right? They don't have to say anything, but they just need to be there. And if they resist that, we'll be doing more MVC training to talk about how we work with that. Let me know if that becomes an issue. The garage door, we want to keep it shut. Even I know we keep it open to put the cable up to charge the Leaf, but only keep it open like this much. We don't want it open enough so that someone can slip through, because then they have access to the building at this point until we get the doors fixed. And even after, just keep it open just as much as you need to get that cable out, okay? We do need to arm and lock the front door and put up the away sign when leaving the shelter empty, yeah. See, Janine, for the Kiai alarm code, I don't want to put it here, but you should all have it memorized. It's really easy to memorize. That alarm code, and we're all going to use the same one for now. Practice Fusion, you guys are doing so much better on that. I'm so appreciative of you guys for doing that. Really, thank you for that, and keep it up. I will still be helping you tweak, so don't take it personal. And I know it may seem nitpicky, but I really want to get them perfect. So even though they're good, I think they can get better. So I'm going to keep giving feedback on it. We'll just get better and better at doing the notes. In particular, the plan section. That should be where we put our ideas for how to address the things that you noticed in subjective, objective assessment. Like these are, you're observing and getting this information. So what should we do with that? If anything, and maybe not. Maybe there isn't much to add for plan, but there might be some thought as to, well, how do we make this person's shelter experience, this youth, make their shelter experience better? Yeah. And finally, there's a Kiai binder that's being created that will have very important house information, the emergency info, master copies, protocols, what to do when the fire alarm goes off, if the security alarm goes off, what to do in emergencies, just standard stuff for like the new schedule, and all that's going to be in there, laminated into the binder. So we hope to have that, the start of it at least upstairs by Friday, and we'll continue to add and update, operation stuff as we go. All right, I didn't get a quote for today, so let me just figure out what's inspiring me lately. Or a quote that's inspired me in the past would be, oh gosh, Mm. Wow. I should have had this prepared, huh? How about this? In any moment, in any given moment, just recognize that anybody is doing the best they can with what they know in the moment. And let's try to be understanding and empathic and loving towards that. Thank you.